Welcome back to Friday Live on Lancer Radio, streaming live from the beautiful campus of Pasadena City College. I'm your host, Bo B, and today we have a very special guest in store for you, an emerging artist who is making waves with his unique sound. His name is XEIM, and he's dropping 3 singles this December, and full of amazing sounds for us, alternative hip-hop that is brand spanking new. XEIM, welcome to the show. So happy to have you here.
Thank you so much for having me.
Yes, welcome. So how are you feeling today?
Pretty good.
All right,
good, yeah.
We have a lot to go over. First of all, how did you come up with the name XEIM?
It's funny, a friend of mine, an old coworker of mine from back in 2018 at Renaud's Bakery, he hit me up one night. We were trying to figure out my name because we couldn't take XEIM, which was XEIM. Mm-hmm. Someone already took it. So we had to think about it, and he hit me up in the middle of the night and said, I know how to spell your name. XEIM, XEIM, not Zem. And I thought about it for a few months. I was like, I like that a lot because it resonates a lot to what I'm trying to do. And yeah.
Well, that segues into the next question, which is to tell us a little bit about yourself and your musical style, like what you are trying to do with that, and what does XEIM actually mean to you?
Well, with my music, it took me up until this recent project to figure out what I actually want to do now, because originally I wanted to just be a producer. And the more I got to meet a lot of artists over the last few years, like Metro and Big Hit and Hit Boy, and I just realized that XEIM to me really represents closure and also adventure. I don't hear anyone else talking about adventure and really putting yourself out there anymore, to be completely honest with you. And I really want to embody that.
That sounds wonderful.
Yeah.
And what inspired you to start wanting to make hip-hop beats?
Honestly, I wanted to be just like Just Blaze. Kendrick Lamar's producer, actually, it turns out was Hit Boy as well. I wanted to be something kind of like just on the side, just someone that doesn't really get to interact with a lot of people. But the more I started interacting more and more with other artists, I realized that I have this sense of charisma, and I really have to allow myself to be about it, because I get to be like this, and a lot of people don't get to get out of their comfort zone because they are not even aware of what they are able to do, and yeah.
So what was that exact moment you knew this is what you wanted to do with your life and your career? Because the music industry, as you know, is a beast.
It is. I did it wasn't actually returning with music. I did a video sizzle reel for Ray Vaughn recently this past year. Sent it to his people.
Shout outs to Ray Vaughn.
Shout outs to Ray Vaughn. We love that dude. The fact that they just gave me a chance made me realize, like, oh, I can really do this. Like, I have the opportunity to interact. And I thought about it. I was like, wait, why are people giving me so many chances? I don't get it. Like, I'm just a guy who's just a producer. And I thought about it because I know, because I'm ready. I'm really ready to push myself even further. It's not just about being a producer or the artist. It's about really allowing yourself to go on the adventure and do not overthink.
Just be in the flow.
Just be in the flow.
And be thankful. For the opportunities you're given.
Yeah.
That sounds wonderful. And can you tell our listeners some of the challenges you've had as an emerging artist?
Honestly, not having the honest conversation about what I wanted at first, at the very beginning. I kept telling myself, I just want to be a producer. It's easier. That's not enough. Like, yeah, you can. That's a hard journey to go through, but why limit yourself? You never know what else you're actually capable of doing, And for me, I love people. Like, I used to Actually, I still to this day watch some interviews like Six Lack, the artist. Yeah, I really, really enjoy seeing artists emerge like that, like underground artists, because
he used social media definitely to his advantage. So that's like the next segue. How are you using social media to help your brand emerge to a new audience?
Right now, I think the only thing I've learned so far is that you really have to stay consistent, but aloof. You know, you can't always. For me, I wanted to go a more of a casual, mysterious vibe. You know, more alternative hip hop. You know, and I realized that you really have to be conscious on what you post and what you're trying to give to the audience, not to really to yourself. Yeah, you can put yourself out there, but it's like a movie, you know. You have to tease it a little bit. You have to show what else you can do, and that's what's been working for me recently. Is thinking more like a producer, but allowing myself to be the actor or the artist at the same time.
So would you say your art mimics your life or vice versa?
I would say it does mimic my past life, but it actually now reflects about where I'm going now in my life. You know, like there's a lot of people that I've had to recently cut off, not because of any resentment. It's just like we're not really doing. What are we doing? You know, like we have different paths.
You're cleansing your energy out
yes.
for other things to come into it.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
I can feel that. So you have 4 singles coming out in the month of December. I believe you already dropped one, December 4th.
Yeah.
Can you tell us about the other 3 and this 4th one this first one you dropped?
Yeah. So I actually, due to some recent developments this past week, I actually had to drop a beat tape, my very last beat tape ever. It's my segue of saying goodbye to
your producer world.
The producer world, and allow myself to just focus on being an artist.
Okay.
And I will be dropping 2 singles actually at the end of this month for New Year's, and just to emerge and allow everything to happen, and really just to see. It's more of an experiment because I never really focused as an artist before, you know. So it's going to be really fun to see this next year, to see where I could really, what I should be focusing on and what I need to work on, you know. Like it's art, but it's still a craft. You still have to get better and better as you go.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And you got some exciting news today. You found out your music is on Tidal.
I did not even know that. I thought it was just on Spotify.
Yeah. So what is your favorite streaming platform?
Honestly, it's been YouTube. I've been using YouTube a lot because it's easier to navigate. Because I always like to watch podcasts like on the music business or entertainment business. I usually watch performances and really study how rappers and singers really perform. And it's more versatile because I kind of jump around because that's just my personality. But it's more like a focus jumping around. It's not like I'm just watching random like cat videos or anything like that. So, yeah.
So can we expect any collaborations on this EP coming out in the spring? I mean, you're dropping a lot of names here. Like, are you?
Oh, I'll say this. They won't necessarily be on this project. I actually do. I will be dropping a single, hopefully, with my team. Actually, one of my mentors, Crazy Lou, he said he wants to be on the project. And we also have our producer and very good friend, Big Rocco, who brilliant. They're both brilliant, but Rocco is just, I don't even know. He's Bruce Banner, Tony Stark. I don't even know how to even describe him. He's just brilliant. Like, I'm just grateful to be around these guys. And with the singles, I'm just excited to see what works and what doesn't work.
Absolutely, yeah.
So
you guys are going to have to run it a few times to find out what your real niche is. And I'm sure once you get your teeth on that, you'll bite down hard.
Yeah.
And you won't let go.
Yeah.
So now, how do you approach your craft with your songwriting? Do you first make the beat? Do you get the melody? Do you get the lyrics? Like how everybody has their own like gumbo, so to speak, of how they create. What is your gumbo creation process?
You know, it's so funny. I started off and got into a interesting habit of making the melody first. And then I started doing chords. And if I wanted to really make something fun, I start with drums. I figure out which sound of drums that I want, you know. And once I find the right niche, the right bounce, I just go with it. You know, it's funny because I usually allow the song to talk. I don't really sing with it. I just kind of play the chords sometimes or the drums. It just depends on where my mind wants to go, you know. But if I'm focusing on a real project or if a friend is asking me to, hey, can you make this specific beat for me? I always start with drums. It's just easier.
Nice.
Just to start right there, yeah.
Now, on your EP project you'll be releasing in the spring, does it have a theme to it? Are all the songs interconnected, or are they just going to be like frameworks each song?
It's going to really reflect how my life was up until now, you know, here in December, you know. I really want this to be focused for the college kids, you know, really just to let them, or even anyone a little older, a little younger, just to let them know that, hey, you have to really allow yourself to grow. So not only save time, but really just to see what else you're about, you know, and the good, the bad, and the ugly, and see which route you really want to go, you know.
Now, is that the main message you'll be giving to your listeners, or are there other messages that are going to be transposed in this EP?
Yes. So I guess the subcategories would be 3 themes. One is about being very conscious about your behavior and being very conscious about how you want to interact with people and how the world interacts with you, you know. And
so it's going to be conscious
it's going to be very conscious hip-hop.
Okay,
you know,
like
I'm
that.
thinking it won't be like Kendrick Lamar level, but it will definitely, I would say, be like Chance the Rapper, you know, very straightforward, you know. And I actually love Chance. I keep getting inspired by all of his artwork.
He has a Grammy, right? Chance does?
I think, I'm not really sure. I think he does, yeah. But he's just, that's someone I really relate to be honest with you.
That's wonderful, because I was going to ask you what we're segueing into the next question, which is perfect.
Yeah.
Who are some of the artists that you look up to, you listen to? What inspires your sound and your beat? And if you had to put a label on your sound, what would that be?
I would say actually my very first inspiration with music were films. Yeah, I started off actually listening to a lot of cinematic music, from Harry Potter to Prince of Egypt to Nightmare Before Christmas. And then when I was a teenager, that's when hip-hop came into my life. And Prince, I went to Prince's 2011 concert at the Forum, and I saw him live, and I had no idea who he was actually at the time, and I learned a powerful lesson that Prince is Prince, and he's brilliant.
Who took you to that concert?
It was my family, actually.
Wow.
My aunt, my grandmother, and my cousins.
Well, thank God for your family. That's beautiful.
Yeah, I could not believe what I was looking at. I was like, yo, I want to be like him when I'm 50. That's amazing.
Yeah, he is amazing. I had the opportunity of meeting him at his home.
What?
Yeah, right before he went on tour.
Wow.
I was one of the people invited to be like his live audience, as he was he jammed out 3 hours straight. They were basically rehearsing.
Man.
And it was an amazing experience. I was invited by Fatima Robinson, who is a great choreographer.
Oh, okay.
She was the choreographer who did Remember the Time for Michael Jackson.
What?
Yeah, and I was actually in Vegas when I got the call. I had just finished up doing a show myself. I opened for Tina Marie. It was right before she passed, and
my mom loved her.
Oh, I loved her too. She's
Yeah.
a great woman, great great mentor, very nice lady.
Yeah.
So I opened for her show, and that was in front of like 45,000 people, and I was on the wave of that when I got the call, like, hey, do you want to come and be Prince's, private audience? I'm like, I'll be on the next flight, train, plane, whatever's leaving Vegas, I'm there.
Nice.
So that was an amazing experience. So I'm so happy you got to see him in all his glory, because he was an extraordinary and is an extraordinary artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
And also I do have to get a shout out to Black, of course. I have to get a shout out to Depeche Mode, to there's a local artist here. I don't know if she still lives here. Actually, one of my friends, Stefan, told me about her. Quinn. She's an R&B singer from Pasadena.
I think I heard about her.
Yeah,
I'll have to refresh my memory, but I think I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, it's really, really underrated. I don't understand how she's not that popular.
Well, let's pump up Quinn then. Right here, you all hear it first, right here on Friday Live.
Yeah, and everyone else, especially to the friends who've been really patient with me and letting me go into the studios. Thank you guys for letting me learn. Seriously, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, authenticity for an artist is very important. How do you plan? Because when we talk about like Prince, he was extremely authentic to himself.
Yeah.
How do you plan to pay it forward and be an authentic artist for your listeners, your fan base?
You know what? I'm going to say what I said at the beginning. We're going on an adventure, because this is the first time.
I love that.
This is the first time I'm really getting to know me for the first time, guys. So let's see what's up. Can't wait to see what's up.
Likewise, I can't either.
Yeah.
So now, before we leave, can we tell the listeners and the viewers where they can find you at? Like, what you're on IG, right?
Yeah, I'm on Instagram, and I'm also on. Actually, I'm only on Instagram usually, so it's XEIM. And yeah, you'll see me right there with the spacey photo, and we'll just see what's going on out there.
All right, you heard it. So go check him out at XEIM on Instagram, and check him out. He has a lot of videos on YouTube. Also, Tidal, we found out.
Cannot believe that.
Right? Tidal. Shout outs to Tidal. Also, Spotify. Your music's on Spotify?
Yeah.
So what about SoundCloud?
So, older beats. That's where I first started. So
that's fine.
Yeah.
If they like it, they're going to listen to everything, even your old stuff, your new stuff. And we're really looking forward to your EP coming out.
Ooh, me too.
Yes, it's going to be very exciting. So before you go, I'd like to give you a few goodies here from Lancer Radio.
Oh, my goodness. Thank you.
You're welcome. Something for you to wear. It's a Lancer Radio Network.
Love that.
T-shirt.
That's awesome.
Yes.
Thank you.
And here's some earphones for you.
Oh, awesome.
And a Lancer Network pin.
Thank you so much.
You can write your next hit.
Can't wait to do it. Thank you so much.
You are so welcome. And on the outro, we're going to be listening to your new track, Kiss Her.
Yeah.
All right, let's bump that.
Let's get it.
Wasn't that great? Shout outs to XEIM. We look forward to seeing him do some great stuff. Okay, so we're going to slightly shift gears here. We're going to keep it into the artist track, Lancers, past and present. And I want to share something very personal with you all that I've been working on actually for the past 20 years of my life. And that is a poetry book that recently came out, and I entitled it Pieces of Me, 101 Poems. You could find that on all digital book outlets of your choice. Just Google Bo Benton, or actually Google Pieces of Me, 101 Poems by Bo Benton. And today I'll be sharing 3 pieces of poetry with you. The first is entitled Pieces of Me, the title poem. The second one is My Grandma's Cornbread Crackles. And the third piece is entitled The Conjuring of Hope, and it's dedicated to the children of Gaza. All right, we're going to start with Pieces of Me. In whispers of the night I find fragments scattered, intertwined. Memories dance like autumn leaves, each one a story, truth that bleeds. A laugh, a tear, a shadow's trace. Each piece reflects a different face. A heart once broken, now redefined. Strength and softness, love unconfined. In moments lost, I search for grace, collecting shards of time, space. With every step, I learn to see the beauty found in pieces of me. Through tangled paths, I journey on, a mosaic bright from dusk till dawn. Embracing flaws, I start to see the art of living, the whole truth of me. In shattered mirrors, I find my face, each crack a story, each line a trace. With every step, I gather light, turning shadows to greater insight. From fragments scattered, I weave anew, colors of rapturous, vibrant hues, the echoes of laughter, the chorus of pain, all harmonizing depths of joys in life's refrain. I stretch out my canvas with every scar, a masterpiece born from battles afar. In every piece, a lesson I glean, a testament of strength to a life unforeseen. With hands now steady, I paint my truth, layers of wisdom, the fire of youth. Each brushstroke bold, a tale to unfold, a framework created by moments of old. Within the silence, I found my voice. Bent in chaos, I reclaimed my choice. A mural plaque, both fragile and strong. In the heart of the storm, I finally belong. As daylight breaks, I stand renewed, a canvas alive, my spirit imbued. With courage ignited, I dance in the light, a new work of art, radiant and bright. So here now to be, a collection to see, the insights, the visions, the pieces of me. Embracing the journey, I celebrate the blend, to live in this moment again and again. The next poem I'd like to recite for you is entitled My Grandma's Cornbread Crackles, and it is inspired by my great-grandmother's kitchen, a woman who I love very deeply. My grandma's cornbread crackles. Made of yellow cornmeal, sizzling in oil, in a cast iron skillet, her love warms embers coals. My grandma's cornbread crackles, a song of sweetest fire, golden, moist and crisp, it sparks my desires. In one pot she stirs her gumbo delight, okra and sausages, all simmering just right. The broth sings a story, rich, warm, and deep, a blend of sweet spices where memories steep. In another pot, the greens do saute, mingling with onions the savory sweet way. Each bite a reminder of all that's begun, soul food traditions passed down to each one. A feast full of flavors to banish all fears. So gather around, the laughter rings clear. With Grandma's cornbread, a treasure we hold in the heart of her kitchen where her love overflows. Her cornbread crackles, its warmth filling our souls. And this last poem I'd like to recite for you is actually the last poem of my 20-year sojourn that was written. And I wrote it inspired by the children of Gaza as I was scrolling on Instagram. I follow Al Jazeera News, and there was a little boy who had a black cat, and I believe that little boy's cat's name was Sam or Joe. But I just remember the little boy crying. He had a burial for his cat, and he was surrounded by nothing but rubble. And he and his family had eked out their existence by rebuilding some of the rubble into a little tent home area for themselves. And I was just crying. I felt so helpless. No matter whose side you're on, you should never want a child to suffer like that. Man, in my moment of helplessness, after I closed my phone, and with these tears streaming down my face, I wrote my last poem for the book, the 101st poem. It's actually, I believe, number 49 in the book, but it was the 101st poem for me. And this poem is called, again, The Conjuring of Hope. In the ashes of a shattered place, where echoes of laughter once filled the air, the heartbeats of survivors trace a fragile hymn, a silent prayer. Homes lie in ruins, dreams turn to dust. Fields once vibrant, now barren and staunched. Yet amidst the wreckage, in faith they trust. For hope, a whisper that vanquishes lust. With calloused hands, they plant seeds anew. In the soil of sorrow, resilience takes root. Each bud that blossoms, a testament true to the strength of a spirit, unbroken, astute. Through nights darkened by shadows of dread, they gather their courage, they stand, they defend. For every lost moment, a new path ahead. In the conjuring of darkness, light does descend. In the silence we hear a haunting refrain, souls of innocent children forever unblamed. In dreams of their families, they live on in light, a legacy born in the hearts left behind. With every soft whisper, their laughter remains, in the stories recounted, in rituals held reclaimed. Each candle that flickers in memory's domain eliminates paths through the longest of days. Though scars may linger and memories ache, their laughter returns like the dance of snowflakes. In the face of destruction, they rise, they awake, for the spirit of humanity continues to quake. In the heart of that rubble, they forge a new way, with eyes set on dawn and hands baking bread. They conjure a future from remnants of dread, a testament fierce to the strength of their kind, of people so brave, forged in the fire. Well, that is all for this last episode at Lancer Radio of Friday Live. And I just want to say that I've really enjoyed my time here at Lancer Radio. And today I was presented an award for the first podcast of this series, Friday Live from PCC. And I was awarded for the Ron Vidor segment, show number 1 for Best Radio Show Podcast. So I just want to thank everybody from Lancer Radio for making this possible. I will always carry these moments with me on the remainder of my career and wherever the next Friday Live may land. So that's all for today. I'm your host, Bo B, signing off here at Friday Live. And stay tuned for more great episodes coming up in the future. Have a wonderful day.